Last year, a reviewer did something nobody expected. He put a pair of $80 earbuds in a blind test against the $300 Sony XM5. 10 listeners. No labels, no branding, no price tags. Just sound. 8 out of 10 could not tell the difference. The $80 pair won 4 votes. The Sony won 4. 2 people said they sounded identical. That test broke something in the audio community. Because it proved what the headphone industry does not want you to know. The gap between cheap and expensive has almost disappeared. But the price gap? That stayed exactly where it was. Today I am showing you 5 earbud brands that most people have never heard of. Brands that cost a fraction of what Sony, Bose, and Apple charge. And deliver sound that makes you question everything you have ever spent on audio. Let me start with the one that started this whole conversation. EarFun. The Air Pro 4 costs $80. For that, you get adaptive noise cancellation up to 50 decibels. You get LDAC, that is the same high-resolution audio codec that Sony puts in their $300 earbuds. You get wireless charging. You get 52 hours of total battery life. And you get a Qualcomm chip that handles multi-point connection to 2 devices at once. Read that list again. Noise cancellation, LDAC, wireless charging, 52 hours of battery, multi-point, $80. Expert reviews called the EarFun Air Pro 4 Plus the new budget benchmark for 2026. Scarborough, one of the most respected independent earbud reviewers on the internet, said the sound is rich, warm, balanced, with attention spread evenly across all frequencies. Not boosted bass. Not fake detail. Actual balance. Here is the thing about EarFun. They do not spend money on celebrity endorsements. They do not run Super Bowl ads. They do not sponsor podcasts. They take the money that Beats would spend on Dr. Dre and they put it into drivers and chipsets. That is the entire business model. And it works. If you buy one brand from this entire video, make it this one. SoundPEATS is the brand that Audiophile Reddit will not stop talking about, and for good reason. The Capsule 3 Pro Plus costs around $80, but it uses something most earbuds at this price do not have: an xMEMS speaker. That is a solid-state microspeaker made from silicon. It is 95 times harder and 4 times faster than the plastic drivers in traditional earbuds. That is not marketing language. That is material science. What does that mean for your ears? Sharper treble. Faster response. Bass that hits clean instead of muddy. One reviewer said the Capsule 3 Pro Plus sounds like it has no right to sound this good at this price. Another compared it to earbuds in the $200 to $500 range. It also has LDAC, 43 hours of battery, hybrid noise cancellation, 70 millisecond low latency mode for gaming, and a 10-band equalizer in the app so you can tune the sound exactly the way you want it. But here is the part that matters. SoundPEATS has been making earbuds since 2013. That is over a decade. They are not some random brand that appeared on Amazon last month. They are a company that has quietly built a massive following by doing one thing: putting flagship features into budget shells. Most people walk right past them. The people who do not, they never go back to Beats. Now I need to talk about the most ridiculous value proposition in all of audio. The Moondrop Chu II costs $19. $19. And audio reviewers are calling it one of the safest recommendations at any price point. Not any budget price point. Any price point. Period. Moondrop is a Chinese audio company that built its reputation in the audiophile community. Not the casual listener market. Not the fitness crowd. The audiophile community. People who spend thousands on headphones and amplifiers and still argue about cable materials at 2 in the morning. The Chu II has a full metal shell, a detachable cable, and a tuning that head-fi reviewers say punches far above its weight class. One reviewer from Audio Addicted wrote that first-time buyers frequently assume they made a mistake, that the price listed was wrong or the unit they received was somehow special. It was not. This is just what $19 gets you when a company decides to do it properly. Now there is a catch. The Chu II is wired. No Bluetooth. No noise cancellation. No app. You plug it in and you listen. That is it. And honestly, for pure sound quality per dollar spent, nothing else on this list even comes close. A $19 Moondrop will embarrass earbuds that cost 10 times more. That is not an opinion. That is a repeatable result across dozens of independent reviews. QCY is the brand that practically invented the affordable wireless earbud market. Back in 2019, the QCY QS1 was one of the first truly cheap wireless earbuds that actually sounded decent. Since then, they have released dozens of models, each one better than the last. The MeloBuds Pro costs around $30. And it comes with hybrid noise cancellation, up to 46 decibels. LDAC support. Bluetooth 5.3. 34 hours of total battery life. And a companion app with full equalizer controls. One reviewer tested the MeloBuds Pro on a 2-hour road trip with the windows down. His verdict? The noise cancellation handled it. At $30. Scarborough reviewed the MeloBuds Pro and scored it 4.5 out of 5 stars. His conclusion was simple: consistently good across all metrics. Sound, design, build quality, noise cancellation. All of it at a price that makes you wonder what Apple is actually charging $249 for. Here is my honest take. The QCY MeloBuds Pro will not match the AirPods Pro 3 feature for feature. The spatial audio is not there. The ecosystem integration is not there. But if you just want earbuds that sound great, block noise, and last all day, $30. Done. Move on with your life. Last one. And this is the brand that will change how you think about audio forever. KZ, also known as Knowledge Zenith, makes in-ear monitors. Not earbuds, not headphones. IEMs. The same type of custom-fit monitors that professional musicians wear on stage during live concerts. The difference? Professional IEMs cost $500 to $2,000. KZ makes them starting at $25. The KZ ZESN Pro X has a hybrid driver setup, one balanced armature plus one dynamic driver. That is a dual driver system at a price point where most companies give you a single, mediocre driver and call it a day. The result is instrument separation that casual earbuds simply cannot match. You hear the guitar in one place, the vocals in another, the drums underneath. Each element gets its own space. KZ has a cult following on Reddit. The Chi-Fi community, that is short for Chinese hi-fi, treats KZ as the gateway drug into serious audio. People buy one pair for $25. Then they buy another model. Then another. Then they are $300 deep into a hobby they never expected to care about. And every single one of them will tell you the same thing. Their $25 KZ sounds better than the $100 Beats they threw in a drawer. 5 brands: EarFun, SoundPEATS, Moondrop, QCY, and KZ. Not one of them runs ads during the Super Bowl. Not one of them pays influencers to hold their product on Instagram. Not one of them has a celebrity co-founder. And that is exactly why they are cheaper. The money goes into the product, not the promotion. The audio industry works like a magic trick. They show you the logo. They show you the packaging. They show you the celebrity. And while you are watching all of that, they quietly charge you $300 for $30 worth of sound. These 5 brands skip the trick. They just built the sound. If this video opened your eyes, hit that like button. It costs you nothing, and it tells the algorithm to show this to more people who are about to waste their money. Subscribe if you want the next one. I am going after laptop brands next. And the failure rates on some of the biggest names will genuinely shock you. See you there.